A hitman stuck a magnetic bomb to a man's car, but the man driving had no idea. A 1-minute countdown started right away. Just then, a bee flew into the car. No matter how the man tried to shoo it away, the bee kept circling around him. Frustrated, he slammed on the brakes in a sharp drift, ready to duel the bee. By this time, only a dozen seconds were left on the bomb's countdown. Finally, the bee landed nearby to rest. The man gently took off his shoe, aimed carefully, and slapped it down hard. Unexpectedly, the slap triggered a huge explosion. After the blast, looking at the wreckage all over the ground, the man only thought his leather shoe was of good quality. He had no clue he had just been targeted for assassination. This wasn't the first time he'd narrowly escaped death, though. Just moments earlier, he'd accidentally gotten tangled up in an illegal deal. His outstanding intelligence and skills had caught everyone's attention, so the gang decided to kill him to cover their tracks. The first hitman shot through his car's gas tank, but the man, who was on a call, didn't notice a thing. He casually grabbed the car's cigarette lighter, only to realize he had no cigarettes, so he tossed out the window. The lighter instantly ignited the gasoline. Luckily, the hitman ran fast, or he would have been killed on the spot. The gang leader, hearing the news, had to send his top hitman. They followed the man to a gas station. The elite hitman soaked a towel in poison and inched closer to his target. Just as he was about to attack, a powerful air blower almost blew him to his death. He tried to struggle to his feet, but the switchblade on his arm accidentally punctured a car tire. The so-called king of hitmen was forced to quit the business for good, and the man still had no idea what had happened. After accidentally blowing up his own car, the man had to take a taxi home, but the gang wouldn't let him off that easily. Soon, a group of men kidnapped him and took him to their base. There, he finally figured out why he'd been targeted so many times. But a guard casually spat out a piece of gum, and this enraged the man who suffered from misophobia. He broke free from his ropes in an instant, jumped out the window, and escaped. Outside the base, he ran into his family who'd come looking for him, so they headed to the warehouse where the arms deal was taking place. The family tried to sneak in, but a guard's arrow scared their young son stiff. When the boy tried to pull out the arrow, he pulled too hard. The telephone pole of the arrow was stuck and wobbled and fell, killing 2 guards on the spot. They quickly got into the warehouse. The man shouted, drawing everyone's attention. A crowd of soldiers rushed over, but the man was surprisingly agile. Cheered on by his family, he darted around with impressive moves, but his judgment was lacking, and he soon ran into a dead end. A big man charged at him with a crate, but the crate was flimsy. Bullets spilled out, making him slip. The fall triggered a massive explosion of the weapons. The police arrived soon after. Seeing this, the gang leader told his deputy to take the blame, then changed clothes and slipped away in the chaos. The man and his family thought things were over, but when they got home, they were met with the muzzle of a gun. Just as the gang leader thought he had the upper hand, the man's takeout arrived. As they say, villains always talk too much and meet their end. The man's luck was so incredible. It's a shame he didn't buy a lottery ticket.